Every Brit, every hit, every nail-biting minute.
Quiet, please.
With live updates on the BBC Sport app, plus your choice of courts and the best action in ultra-high definition on iPlayer.
Hello, mate.
Wimbledon starts today across the BBC.
Yes, a very good morning to you. Welcome to Monday, the last day of June. This is BBC One with breakfast.
Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with John Kay and Sally Nugent.
Hello there, 6 o'clock, as the second heatwave of the summer continues. Olivia Rodrigo brings this year's Glastonbury Festival to a rapturous end, but Bob Villan on Saturday.
Good morning. Good morning from Wimbledon, where we've been waking up with tennis fans who've been camping out overnight here this morning to guarantee themselves first place in the queue. We've got fans all the way from America, and hats off to Linda, who's come all the way from Wales, and Nigel, front of the queue, guaranteed centre court today. Give us a wave, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm also at Wimbledon on what could be the hottest opening day of the championships on record. Temperatures expected to get into the low 30s, but in the southeast there's a chance we might hit 35 Celsius today. There's rain in the forecast too, and I'll tell you where later in the programme.
Perfect time then to find a posh swimming pool, but it hasn't been so relaxing for everyone. There's no air conditioning in this 16th century country pub in East Sussex, but there are plenty of mouths to feed.
People are still ordering most.
I know, they love it this time of year. It's unbelievable how they eat them in the heat, really, but they do. Yeah, it's very popular.
And you've got to give the people what they want.
Indeed you have, yeah.
Of course, the customers get to sit outside.
I've got lamb, beef, and I've eaten the pork.
And even on a hot day like that, you're obsessed with the roast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. The heat doesn't put you off?
Mm-mm. Not in the slightest. Nice lime and soda.
And what are you doing to stay cool?
Gin and tonic and a Cuban cigar. I think that you could beat that.
Well, I might agree, but you're meant to be staying hydrated, so I hope you're taking water with it.
Well, no, there's tonic, you see, and that's the science of it all.
I think people are much more sensible with alcohol and when it's heat like this anyway, when they always have water on their table.
You provide that?
Yeah, definitely.
The heat wave here isn't over yet. In fact, over the next couple of days, it's going to get even hotter. So the advice remains, keep hydrated and stay in the shade. It's advice they're used to in Spain, where...
Well, let's go live now to Cambridge and speak to our environment correspondent, Jonah Fisher, who's...
Greenhouse gases into our atmosphere. So with a warmer planet, more extreme weather, more heat waves. This is, of course, the second heat wave that most of England is experiencing this June.
OK, for now, Jonah, thank you very much indeed.
Well, parts of Europe could face temperatures of more than 40 degrees Celsius over the next couple of days. We can speak to our reporter, Guy Hedgecoe, now, who is in Madrid. Morning, Guy. So how is the heat impacting people on the continent?
Well, yesterday we saw another day of punishing temperatures, certainly here in Spain and across much of southern Europe. In Spain, it was down in the south of the country once again, which saw the worst of the heat, with towns down there seeing temperatures close to that record-breaking 46 degrees, which we saw on Saturday. That was a record for June. It wasn't quite as high as that, but it wasn't far off in some areas. And many other areas have seen temperatures in the low 40s. We're expecting similar temperatures today in the low 40s across much of the country. A worker up in Barcelona over the weekend passed away, and labour unions are calling for better protection for their workers during heat waves like this one. But Italy, France, Greece and Portugal, all those countries have heat alerts in place because of what they're expecting today and the coming days in terms of high temperatures.
Guy, thank you. That's Guy Hedgecoe live in Madrid for us this morning.
here, and it felt like work.
I bet it did.
But Carol has got the golden ticket at Wimbledon for the
Yes.
start of this week, although it's golden now, really hot later, Carol. Morning.
That's right, John. It is. Good morning, everyone. It's actually lovely and warm at the moment here. The temperature's around about 19 or 20 degrees currently at Wimbledon. The sun is beating down, but today is online to be the hottest opening day of the Wimbledon Championships on record. We could see highs in the low 30s, but even hotter than that in parts of the southeast where temperatures could soar up into about 33, 34. There's a low chance today we could even hit 35 degrees. So if you're in the sun, enjoy it, but of course take the normal precautions that you would in the sunshine. Potentially thundery across southeast Scotland and also northeast England. But in the south tomorrow, again, there's a chance we could hit 35 Celsius, whereas further north, on the other side of that weather front, it will be fresher. After that, Sal and John, temperatures come down for some by at least 10 degrees.
Carol, I have a feeling we're going to be keeping you very busy this morning. It's great to see you. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Sal.
On the BBC News app. I'll be back in half an hour. For now, though, here's Sally and John. Have a lovely morning. Bye-bye.
Hello, this is Breakfast with John Kay and Sally Nugent.